Yes, this is actually happening, and no, it isn't clickbait. So time to fix up. What's poppin', people? It's your boy, the Beast of Ecom, and I am back with another video dropping nothing but you already know, value bombs. If this is the first time ever watching one of my videos, then where have you been? You've missed out on tons of value, but not to worry about it. If you get some value from this one, make sure you like, comment, and of course smash that subscribe button, and be sure to hit that notification bell as well so you stay up to date with all of my latest content. If it isn't the first time ever watching one of my videos, then hello, it's nice to see you again. Okay, newsflash. So Facebook are banning dropshippers, but they are giving you a chance to fix up. So why is this? Well, if you didn't know, Facebook have something called a feedback quality system, and what happens is when a person purchases through your page and through your website, all tracked via the pixel, what happens is they then send that customer a survey for them to answer various different questions, such as the delivery time, the product quality, how was it, how was your customer experience, and so on. So how does this affect dropshippers? Well, if you are dropshipping from China, more specifically from AliExpress, then of course your delivery times aren't exactly going to be on par with Amazon. Now, if your score drops below a certain level, then Facebook will limit your advert reach on who it's actually reaching on the platform when you're running adverts, meaning your CPM goes up. Now, if you don't improve the quality score and it drops a little bit lower, then what happens is Facebook will literally tell you you can no longer run adverts on that page. This recently happened to a friend of mine. I'll make it pop up on the screen, which meant he could no longer run adverts on that page. So if you have got a winning product on that page with tons of engagement, then you can pretty much kiss it goodbye. Now, everyone can check their own page score. So if you are running adverts, then what I suggest you do is check what your current score is. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link down below so you can click on that and just have a look and monitor what your quality score is. Now, Facebook review it on a monthly basis, so they do give you chance to, improve your score. Now, let's actually talk about how you can improve your score. Now, if you don't want this to happen to you, you're going to have to get a few things done correctly. Well, the first thing you need to do is make sure you've got a customer service team on hand, okay? If your customers are making up noise and complaining about the products, make sure that your customer service are handling all of these queries. Now, if something doesn't arrive, refund the product. Literally no questions asked, okay? Just refund the product. You have to make sure that your customer service is attending to all of the questions in a timely manner as well. I personally suggest, and what my team does, is 24 to 48 hours. Again, if you can manage that, then make sure they're doing that. If they aren't, then improve on it. If you have to hire an extra VA, then hire an extra VA. You have to make sure that all of your customer service are attending to queries ASAP. VAs don't cost that much, and it's actually worth hiring someone and investing in a person and just paying that extra $4 per hour, which in turn will bolster your customer service department, which then in turn, is going to increase your customer service and your quality scores on Facebook. So if you have got winners or you have got a product which is doing a lot of numbers, then you can handle any sort of inquiries that they're sending towards your customer service team. Now, Facebook recommend that your quality score be over a 2. So like I've mentioned, always kind of monitor whereabouts your quality score is. Now, number 2, try and stick to e-packet countries as best as possible. Now, I know it's nice to go worldwide, you get larger reach, lower CPMs, and it's pretty much kind of a little bit easier to get sales. And I personally still go worldwide on some campaigns as well. But having said that, if you are shipping products to countries that have little to no tracking whatsoever, then that is a really big no-no in Facebook's eyes. Try and make sure you've got tracking from A all the way to B, which means if customers are getting in contact with yourself, you can know exactly whereabouts in the system that product is before it reaches the customer's door. The last thing you want is for Facebook to send out a report to your customers and they all keep saying the product never arrived. Number 3, improve your shipping times. Now, multiple times I've mentioned selling from AliExpress is great, okay? It's a great way to test, and obviously it's the easiest way to test products if you're, launching or you're just getting up and running. Even still to this day, I still use AliExpress to test products because it's quick, it's easy, it's fast, you can test stuff and then move out. But once you have something which is working, okay, what you need to be doing is finding yourself a fulfillment person or an agent in China who can ship the product faster. Remember, in AliExpress, you've got 24 hours for you to wait for your payment to be verified. So that's already out of the way. And once you've then paid for the product, you've then got the time for the manufacturer, the supplier, the vendor essentially to then process that order, which can be anything from 3 days to 5 days to sometimes 7 days. So again, you've got to add that on top. And then of course you've got your shipping time. And anything that could be anything, depending on obviously if it's e-packet, generally it can be, 2 to 3 weeks or sometimes 4 weeks. You've got to then add that on top as well. That's why once I've got something that is working, I move straight away from AliExpress ASAP and use my agents in China who can find the product at a lower price and ship it within 24 hours, which means my customers get their product a lot quicker than they would if I was purchasing through AliExpress, and that is where you need to be. It's going to give you happier customers, and of course it's going to improve your feedback score as well, which are the two main important things. Right, number 4, don't sell crappy products, okay? Please avoid selling crappy products, and for the love of God, please don't do the advertise A but then sell B. Again, that is a surefire way to get, your page locked off, and sometimes your ad account blocked if you're completely ripping people off. Now, the first thing you need to be doing is vetting your supplier, okay? Making sure that your supplier is of quality standard. Now, of course, you can just head on to AliExpress, and when you click on their page, what it shows you in the top left-hand corner is a percentage score. Now, it will be out of 100. Closer it is to 100, then of course, the more quality the supplier actually is. And of course, what you want to be doing as well is actually checking customer reviews of the product that you're selling. You can head down and scroll down to the bottom and just check what the reviews are like. Have a look at the 1 stars. Are they 2 stars? Are they 3? Are they 5 stars? Okay. How many reviews are there? And make that comparison. Okay. What I like to do is check all of the 1 stars and see what people are actually complaining about, because whatever that problem is going to be your problem as well. Now, of course, if it's minor things, just like they sent the wrong order, or, they sent a different color, or, stuff that is pretty much minor, then of course you need to take it into consideration. But if there are things like X kept breaking, or cheap quality product, or so-and-so used it for a day and it broke and it sucks, that is cause of concern. Now, I know finding winning products is great, but of course, if that product has too many problems with it, please just try and avoid it, because at the end of the day, it's not going to make any sense for yourself. By all means, go ahead and sell it. But what you will find, going from experience, is that, you will end up with tons of headaches, tons of returns, and tons of refunds, which are going to generally leave you personally out of pocket and your ad account in big trouble. Right, so finally, number 5, set expectations for your customers. And this is an easy one to do, yet still missed by a lot of people. Okay, I've already mentioned about shipping from AliExpress and shipping from China. Okay, the shipping times are going to be what they are, but it's your job to set the expectations for the customer. And people are willing to wait for their products as long as you be upfront about shipping times, and of course you're selling a product which is A, solves a problem, or B, something that is cool, quirky, unique, which they can't find on the high street and is towards a passionate audience. So what you need to be doing is putting in your delivery times pretty much as many places as you possibly can. So what I advise that you do is put it on the product page first and foremost, so you can always refer back to it and to say, look, you purchased it knowing that the shipping times were going to be X amount. Always put it in your FAQs. Always put it in, if you've got a shipping page, a shipping policy page, put it in your shipping policy page. And finally, make sure you put it in your confirmation emails as well, so that they can always cancel the order, if they choose to. And again, put it in your shipping confirmation as well. So you're making sure that the customers know exactly what the shipping times are going to be, and there's pretty much no excuses for them to then use that as a excuse. If you've mentioned the shipping times in 3 to 4 places, okay, and bear in mind, customers sometimes just will not take any notice whatsoever. It just happens, okay? People have just become literally blind when they find something that they want and they really love and they need to buy it ASAP. But it's your job to set those expectations for the customer beforehand to try and alleviate those sorts of questions and you know, customer service problems that you may have. Now, like I mentioned, Facebook review this on a monthly basis, so it isn't something that is completely static. So if you have had a month which has been pretty bad, you've had, you know, been selling a product which, you know, didn't kind of go your way or was a bit of a crappy product, then you do have an opportunity and chance to improve your score. Now, if you score, like I've mentioned, if your score drops below a 2, then your ad reach will be effective. If it drops below a 1, then you're in big trouble and you can possibly find yourself and that page being banned, and you can no longer run adverts on that page. So as I've mentioned, try and keep it above a 2, implementing everything that I've mentioned in this video. Now, dropshipping is fantastic, okay? It is great, but the end goal should always be to build a brand and build something that you can bring in-house and reduce your shipping times down to 2 to 5 days. Now, going out and starting a brand right off the bat costs time, and of course it costs money, and you don't really know what is going to sell. You don't know what the audience is, okay? So dropshipping is fantastic for finding that winning audience and winning products. Now, once you know what is working, once you know what audiences are buying and what products they react to and what offers they like, then of course what you can do is buy in bulk from Alibaba, wherever it may be, bring something in-house and really then start to create something which is totally unique, and you can really improve your business and improve those shipping times as well. So I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and of course smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell as well so you stay up to date with all of my latest content. I am working still hard on my upcoming course, and if you want to be on a pre-launch list to hear about when it's released before anybody else, then make sure you hit the link down below, sign up and join that waitlist. Make sure you join my free Facebook mastermind group as well. I'm in there, other marketers are in there. We talk about nothing but Shopify, e-commerce, Facebook ads, all of that good stuff on a daily basis, and we're over 3,000 members, so join the team. The link will be down below. Hit me up on Instagram, drop me a like, drop me a DM, drop me a follow, and we can try and connect on there. That is it for this video. I hope you found it valuable. Please do go and check your quality scores right after this video. The link for that will be down below, and I'll be back with another one dropping nothing but you already know value bombs. So take care, and I'll see you later.